Okay, so here's another example for determining vertical asymptotes. And at the end we'll put it all together, finding vertical asymptotes and horizontal asymptotes and domain, but just one thing for your answer on this one. So the numerator is done. You can't reduce the numerator is just x minus 2. But the denominator, you can factor that. That's going to be x minus 3 and x minus 4 in factored form. Now, as I said earlier, you have to at least try to reduce it. But in this case, you can't reduce anything. The numerator is x minus 2. The denominator does not have an x minus 2. So there's nothing that cancels off. So in fact, this one is going to have two vertical asymptotes. So the vertical asymptotes are going to be x equals 3 and x equals 4. So if you would like to see what that one looks like on your graphing calculator, there's how you would type it in right there in the red. You just make sure you type it in with parentheses, and you're going to notice that this is the type of expression that has two vertical lines where the curve is going to approach it, but it never actually touches those vertical asymptotes. So this one, we had two vertical asymptotes, one of them at 3 and then one of them at 4. Now my graphing calculator is really hard to see it, but basically it looks something like this. We've got this curve like this, we've got this curve like that, and it's really difficult to see it down here, but there is a curve down there. And again, you're not being asked to sketch the graphs, but you can play around with your graphing calculator if you want to see what they look like. But essentially, all you're being asked to do for most of these problems is just figure out what the vertical asymptote is.